Hello folks, and welcome to another Richard Head Longbows video. You may remember a few weeks ago we did an unboxing of some items from Bohning, our friends across the pond archery manufacturer, and very kindly they've sent us some more samples for us to have a look at. As you can see, I'm unboxing it as we speak, and inside we found a tape dispenser, Fletching Tape. Now it seems that I've been doing tape fletching wrong all this time, as you can see. If like me you thought that was the best way of doing it, you're wrong, as was I. And if you're familiar with fletching tape, you may know some of the pitfalls, namely which, if you haven't got nails, it's almost impossible to get the damn stuff off the reel, and also then trying to peel the backing off, as you can see here, is time consuming and a bit of a pain. Well, this item claims to do all that for you. It strips off the tape and also removes the backing for you, so you're able to apply the sticky part, the double-sided sticky part, to the fletching without having to fiddle around trying to go mad trying to get the backing off, etc. So we're going to take a look at it. I'll show you now how it works in the real world. So here is the Bohning Fletching Tape Dispenser. It does actually come with one of these tapes already inside. It doesn't come with it loaded. You have to load and thread the tape through. It does come with instructions on how to do that. And there's also a video that they've produced which is rather helpful, which I'll put a link to below this video so that you can check that one out. A little fiddly to do at first, but once you've got the hang of it, it's okay. Basic functions of it are you've got a tensioner there so that when you're putting it on you can tension the tape. The rather clever thing that this does, which is one of the things which are obviously a bit of a nightmare if you're using the tape without a dispenser, is that you've got access to the sticky part of the tape. The actual tape there you can just see sticking out of the end there. It automatically takes that off the backing and reels the used backing onto the other side of this reel here, which is rather neat and rather clever, and which say it negates you having to do the fiddly operation of, once you've put the tape onto a fletch, actually trying then to find the end of it to take the backing off, leaving just the sticky bit behind. So I'll show you how this works here. It's a relatively simple tool to use. Let's just quickly show you how this works. Okay, so I've got the little bit of tape sticking out the end there just to start it off. I'm going to apply that piece to the fletch. As you can see there, if I press that on by hand, make sure it's started, and then simply guide the tool down the fletch. There we go. And if you get an excess of the backing there, just hold the button on the left hand side, turn the wheel, and then trim off at the end there. And that's it. The tape is applied. You can then obviously just apply it to the arrow as normal. Obviously position the feather where you want in the clamp, as you normally would. And apply in a little bit of pressure. And obviously the advantage with tape, and the whole reason we're using tape, is because obviously it's instant, which you obviously don't get with glues. So there we are. That is applied. Now, a couple of things to note with this. I must confess I made a mistake with how I put it together, how I actually threaded in the tape. So I'm going to take the sides off here and try and show you how it actually works. Okay, the insides of the tape. As you can see, one side you've actually got the tape itself, which has still got the sticky side, and one side of the backing. And that goes around, and there's some arrows that are present on printed onto the plastic so that you can see where to thread it. And that goes around then the top here where you would apply the tape, and then the backing goes into this back section here. Onto this wheel. This is the wheel that you've actually got a turning sort of knob on it so that you can turn it. Now, I must confess I put this in the wrong way round earlier on when I was trying to do some filming. Made a complete mess of it. So be very careful and follow the instructions, which is say A, you get with it, and B, there is a video on how to do it. You may find you have to watch the video a few times to get the hang of it. But as I say, make sure you put the backing side onto this the correct way round. So basically, as you're applying the tape, if I flick this bit of tape up here back to where the beginning is, where we would apply it, and I'll try and show you it actually in action. So if you imagine that my finger there is the feather, so as you're applying it, as you're applying the tape there, this will run the backing onto there, and the tape is being run off this side here. You see that? So as long as you're getting that action when you're using it, it means you're getting tape is coming off and it's going the correct way on to the wheel. As you can see, you've got the arrows there showing the direction. Hope you can see that working there. But I say I had that on the wrong way round. Confession time. So there you go. I hope that makes sense. Just showing you that there without the sides on, so you can see it working. I'll show you that one more time, applying it onto my finger. So there you are. You got that side, and you got the side with the tape. There you are. See that working as I'm turning the tape. Reeling the backing onto one side and taking the tape off the other, and I end up with a sticky hand. Excellent. And of course you can use it with feathers or plastic vanes, you take your pick. As you can see, pretty simple system, and I found with a little bit of practice, it probably only took me a few minutes or so practicing on some feathers or just on some just on a piece of card, just to get the hang of using the tool, that I've got the hang of it now, and it is much quicker than trying to do this by hand, to try and cut the pieces to length, trying to put them on and trying to find the end of the damn thing once you've put it onto the fletch. So it is, if you persevere with it and get used to using it, it is a lot quicker than the traditional method. As I say, it does come with instructions which show you how to use it, how to fit the tape, and according to the blurb that comes with it, one roll fletches over a dozen arrows with 5-inch fletchings, or 3 dozen arrows with 2-inch fletchings. So it'll do you quite a lot of arrows, and also one of those handy things, it's quite a small item that you could fit in your kit bag when you're out shooting if you need to refletch some arrows. All you really need is a blade or a pair of scissors to be able to cut the excess off, and you're good to go. I wonder what other uses I can find for this. And I've noticed if you stick it on your hands, it does make your hands quite sticky. That gives me an idea. Here we are at the local gym, and I've brought my tape with me to try out my sticky hands idea. I've already applied some to my hands and my feet, and thanks to Phil here who runs the local gym, he's allowing me to try it out on his climbing wall. So thanks so much, Phil. Let's give it a go.
No problem. You can do Excuse me, sir. The climbing wall's inside.
Ah. Right. Okay, I have now found the climbing wall, and I've got the sticky stuff on my hands and feet. Phil's ready with the rope in case there's an accident. Let's go.
That's it, keep going. That's the phone, I've got to go.
What? No, don't go. The sticky stuff's wearing out. I've got to find some more. Oh, God. Stupid carabiner. Oh, God, I can't get it. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a Spider-Man can. Spins the web, la la la. Something, something, something else. Look out, hey Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Oh no, I'm not Spider-Man. Ah.